never knew if you were being watched by someone on the roof. Cat. We didn't have the courage to follow these stairs to see where they went. Unfortunately, the moat was full of plastic bottles and garbage, but still looked picturesque. This old gate was just all by itself, just standing there. Sunset over the harbor. The last of the tuna. The seller must have had a good day. February 2nd, 1982, in Hama, the Syrian army bombarded the town in order to quell a revolt by the Muslim Brotherhood. An estimated 7,000 to 40,000 people were killed, and these are bullet holes in the window frame. Here we are walking down the street of the old section, and we hear these ominous groanings. What are they? Everywhere you hear that mournful groaning in Hama, you know there is a gigantic wooden water wheel, or Noria, nearby. Situated on the banks of the Orontes River, which flows all the way to Antakya, it is an important industrial and agricultural center. Hama has been settled since the Iron Age and is mentioned in the Old Testament of the Bible. Of course, there must be a camel for the tourists. There are at least 17 Norias in Hama, and they have been used since, it is claimed, 1100 BC to lift water up onto the aqueducts to irrigate the extensive fields all around the city. It is hard to capture the immense size of these wheels. The noise is created by the wooden hubs on unlubricated blocks of wood. There are 4 Noryas at this location. When the water is running stronger, making the pool deeper, kids dive off the wheels into the water. This was taken from the restaurant close by where we ate a couple of times. They had excellent salads as well as other great food. A view down the river to one of the most picturesque Noryas. We came back at night for these pictures. The aqueducts date from Roman times. Another view of a giant axle. This was in the hotel, so we would know which direction to pray towards Mecca. Cotton candy taken at night, hence it's kind of blurry. A motorcycle mama in front of her motorcycle cart. Inside this arch is an entrance to a public bath, women in the morning and men afternoon and evening. A motorcycle papa this time. We aren't sure what this is, but we do like the doors and the windows on this street. This was a great shop, full of antiques. The Oriental Batman, named after the town of Batman. And this is where we got Michael's silver spoon and Adriana's silver pendant. It was full of knives, jewelry, coins, and a lot of other things that intrigued us. Outside was piled all kinds of old stuff. An old cradle with a window shutter standing in it. We are now leaving Hama, and the bus station has a replica of a Norya, including sound effects. We took a cab for the day and stopped first at the Castle of the Assassins. The Assassins were a sect that were basically murderers for hire, that became so feared that all they had to do was leave a knife on the pillow of the intended victim without killing him, for him to cease whatever activity the assassins were hired to stop. It is said that the great Saladin curtailed their campaign after finding an assassin's knife on his pillow. Next stop was the monastery of St. George, who is a popular saint among Middle Eastern Christians. This was at the entrance. It is said that the monastery was built over remains of an ancient statue of the god Homerus by the Byzantine Emperor Justinian I, sometime in the 5th century. The icons are very age-blackened and have gold paint. The wood carving was very interesting and very intricate. Beneath the monastery's main courtyard, there are several large amphoras at the entrance.